Welcome back to this special edition of Inside City Hall. The fallout from the federal charges against Mayor Eric Adams have reached Capitol Hill. Some New York Democrats say that he should resign, but the two most powerful New York Democrats in Congress are not saying that. Kevin Fry in our Washington, D.C. bureau chased down lawmakers all day, and he joins us now with what he was able to find. Good evening, Kevin.
Yeah, we had at least one more lawmaker all but call on Adams to go. This is there are also questions about what the ripple effects of this could be come Election Day in just a few weeks.
He can't conduct the business of the people of New York. He knows that.
Congresswoman Nydia Velázquez calling it a sad day for the people of New York City, just moments after the Justice Department unsealed a 5-count indictment against Mayor Eric Adams.
Should he resign?
If I was in his shoes, I would have resigned today.
Adams pledged to fight the charges and suggested he's being politically targeted for speaking out against President Joe Biden's policies on the border and migrants. That drew a rebuke from Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She called Adams' comments right out of the Donald Trump playbook.
Lobbing an accusation that this is somehow a politically motivated indictment is conspiratorial. I think it is deeply beneath the office, and it is deeply insulting to the Southern District of New York to insinuate that they lack the independence and are politically weaponized.
On Wednesday, Ocasio-Cortez called for Adams to resign. On Thursday, other prominent New York Democrats on Capitol Hill stopped short of that. Senator Chuck Schumer and Congressman Hakeem Jeffries both called the indictment serious, but did not publicly call on the mayor to step down. And Representative Richie Torres told us this.
I'm going to read the indictment, and once I've read the indictment, I'm going to render a judgment about the mayor's future.
The indictment comes at a critical time in New York politics. Competitive congressional districts in the city's suburbs could decide whether Democrats or Republicans control the U.S. House come next year. In 2022, the state's bail reform laws and stories about crime in New York are credited with helping Republicans win several of those suburban and ex-urban seats. In a statement Thursday, Republican Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, an outspoken ally of Trump who faces his own stack of indictments, said, quote, New York Democrats will pay the price for this corruption and incompetence in November, and Republicans will sweep this November. But Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, who is helping to lead an effort by Democrats to flip Republican-held seats across the state, argued the charges against Adams would not affect voters.
I don't think they'll get distracted by allegations about one person in New York City who looks like he's got a lot of issues that have to be ironed out. So I think it's a bit much bigger than that. I think it's much more about voters' lives.
Election Day is now just over a month away.
And perhaps just underscoring this idea that Adams is only ripping from the Trump playbook, as Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez argued today. Here is what Trump said about Eric Adams' predicament.
He talked about how the illegal migrants are hurting our city and the federal government should pay us and we shouldn't have to take them. And I said, you know what? He'll be indicted within a year, and I was exactly right, because that's what we have. We have people that use the Justice Department and the FBI at levels that have never been seen before. So I wish him luck. I don't know anything about what he did.
So there, the weaponization argument from Trump. At the same time, we're also hearing from President Joe Biden. He was asked by reporters today if he believes that Adams should resign. His response, perhaps indicative of a bit of senioritis, was, I don't know. Errol?
All right. Thanks very much, Kevin.